MP in the house.
What's up, MP?
Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the...
Substitutions here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. I think some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's had. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Horford, and it's Parker in at the point. Celtics passing it around. Gallinari passes to Brown. A beautiful reverse layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And he comes up with the deuce.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Passes it to Love. To halt the run, it's hauled in by Brown.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Tatum kicks to Parker. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Moving it around, 8 of their last.
Okay, everyone, look who's running onto the court. Your past powerhouse
Comes in for Mitchell, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jason Tatum, and it's White in for Brown. Well, here we have a huge moment for MP with in-season award. He took home his first Player of the Month in his career.
And to win Player of the Month, you need to be a special talent. MP showed he can put forth sustained greatness with his play.
Parker's shot is off. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. It's a 10-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Here's Osman. Back to Rubio. Three-pointer, LeVert. And no good that time. And so it's Boston with a 10.
Your Cavaliers, 13. The Celtics, 23.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers
Substitution on the court.
Stevens is checked in. And it's Mitchell in for LeVert. The Cavaliers trail by 11. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Stevens in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Kicks it out to Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor factor in crafting this huge lead. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Screen by Allen. Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics leading by 14.
2 minutes.
Pass to Pritchard. And here is Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Garland kicks to Love. 5 to shoot. Stevens, the pass to Love. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Garland for 3. Mitchell. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots over Garland, and it's Brown missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to Garland. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Celtics. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Boston on top, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for Milwaukee.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Boston Celtics.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. Looking at the Eastern Conference, MP.
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
Yeah, he's the man on the squad right now. Defensive scheme him every trip up the floor, and it makes no difference.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And
Substitution on the court.
And the Celtics with possession here. And that one's good. Parker. And this team, Greg, drafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. It might take some time, but he should, I think, find his way.
And those intangibles were a big reason to draft MP. We'll keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Mobley has screen on White. There's the pass to Osman. Love with the screen on Brogdon. 4 on the shot clock. Shot's good from Love. 8 points for Kevin Love. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Mobley has screen on White. Pass to Osman. It's a pick by Love. Launches a 3. And it's Osman missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Brogdon the pass to Parker. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. Here's LeVert. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Celtics on offense, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Parker outside. No good on the 3. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
With the score,
It is.
your Cavaliers 43, the Celtics 66.
Fans, your Cavaliers do this team.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Mitchell. He can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's Garland. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
3 points.
Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Love with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
The definition of a stretch big. Love's a great three-point shooter, and that helps so much with spacing.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Smart against Garland. Love dishes to Garland. Love with the screen for Garland. Back to Love. Passes to Mitchell. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Wasted no time on that one.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Love with the screen on Brown. kicks it out to Mitchell. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang.
Substitution on the court.
Turnovers will kill you. Cut it out.
And here's Boston. They're on a 14-5 run here. And it's Parker in the corner. Here's Pritchard. Sinks the triple. Pritchard's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Parker passes to Williams. Back to Parker. Over Mitchell. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Williams. 34 points for Parker.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Okoro kicks to Wade. A three-pointer off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Parker.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The tray. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you later.
You were unconscious out there. What's it like when the outside shot is falling like that?
It just feels like I'm doing my job. You know, when you put the hours in that I do, you expect to perform.
A bit of a cold assessment, no?
Oh, I take joy in it, you know? But it's not a surprise. I expect this sort of success, is all. I put the work in so I can deliver when it matters most. That's what it's all about.
Pristine decision.
Hey, there is MP.
Ah, Jake, my man.
Hey, you have been getting after it out there.
Yeah, I've been trying.
You're doing more than trying. I mean, I'm impressed.
Thanks, man. Oh, I wanted to tell you that you were 100% right. Staying in your lane and leading by being yourself, man, That right there gave the team a little bit of a jolt and turned some fans' heads in a way.
You turned one fan's head, that's for sure. I'm beginning to think you are exactly what this team needs.
Wow, that right there is powerful, man.
Yeah, man, don't mention it. Look, I got a jet, but I'll be seeing you around.
All right, I'll be seeing you soon, man.
All right.
Great game.
Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now!
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit!
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere, let me know.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're...
You know, Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
They, dogs, plural.
Sorry.
They're Basset Hounds, and Benny and Bjorn, they're fighting again, as per usual. And then that agitates Frida, so now she went and she stole Agnetha's squeaky, because she's a chewer, she likes to chew, and now she's under the bed. But that's Ulf's spot. And so now Ulf's crammed in there with Jonas.
That sounds like a lot of dogs, but anything you got for me?
Oh, yes. Do you remember that little puff piece I was telling you about?
I don't.
It doesn't matter. So I lined something up with John Luck. Okay, he is perfect for this. He is nice. He's easy. He's helpful. He's just like my little baby. Yes, he is. And he's gonna make you look great. He's gonna do it today. Once I give him a call, because obviously it is only if you think it's a good idea.
I feel like you gave him a call already. Yeah, did you or did you not?
I thought you think it was a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Obviously.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, do you always compare us to your dogs, or is this something new, a new little hobby?
Jonas is Ricky. And then Jenny's Mila.
Okay.
I'm Benny. And you're Bjorn. But you got a little bit of Frida in you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Frida would.
I would I would like to get some more information about this meetup, and I will meet up with John. How's that sound?
A true Bjorn. Yeah, you should.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, so good. So good and so sweet.
I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice.
Woohoo! Welcome to the Jackson Dallas Show, baby. And today we have a special guest. The man, the myth, the fan, the actor, the legend, Jake Duvall. Thanks for taking time away from battling mutant squids to join us, Jay.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, Jay. But the squids were last movie. This time I'm saving Prague from shape-shifting beetles. At least that's what they seem like at first.
Yeah, same difference.
Not exactly.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
On a scale of 1 to fire everybody right now, how mad are you with the fact that we just drafted MP when Shep was right there for the taking? I mean, Shep is built for this city. We all seen what happened to Hammond Park.
Look, is Shep more athletic?
Yes.
Yes. Is Shep a dynamic player?
Absolutely.
He is. Was Shep the guy we should have drafted?
Of course!
No.
Say what now?
Listen, Shep is going to give you highlights. I won't deny that. But I got to tell you, Jackson, MP is the real deal. Every day, every play, this kid is locked in. He goes all out.
to make up for his lack of athleticism.
Maybe, but while he's compensating, he's also elevating. And I mean the entire team. They are better with MP on the court. And, seriously, you'd know that if you watch the games.
Yo, don't we got a movie to talk about?
What are you upset because MP clapped back at you on social? You didn't think he had it in him, did you, J.E.? Come on, man, admit it. You got this kid pegged all wrong.
I got him pegged exactly where he belongs, way behind Shep. And I got you pegged exactly where you belong, off the show! No offense, actually. We just have a commercial break to go through, so...
None taken.
I still love your movies.
All right.
We'll be back right after this.